Sorry, I got cut off there a little bit. All right, so what you're going to be doing today is you're going to be going through all of the array cards that's in this pile. Okay, if you actually look, it's like a pile of the arrays that you would normally have in class. So what you need to do is for this first array right here is the 2 times 5. Okay, if that is an array that you know, like, oh, I know 2 times 5 is 10. Okay, then you would kind of drag that over here to the facts that I know. Okay, or combinations that I know. If you're not sure of the answer, if you're just guessing and you happen to guess right, that would be a combination you need to work on still. Okay, this is not a task to see who knows more. It's a task to be able to see what do we need to work on still. Okay, no matter how old you are, no matter how great you are at math, how maybe not math really isn't our favorite, that's okay. But these are facts that we need to be able to improve on throughout our time in math. Okay, so if you don't know it, that's totally fine. If most of your combinations are in the combinations I'm working on side of the chart, that's fine. Because if anything, that's you showing, hey, I need to work on this and I know which combinations I should be working on. Whereas if I just put a combination in oh, I know that one, but you really don't know it, that's just going to hurt you later on. Okay, so if you know what 2 times 5 is, it would go in the facts that I know. And then in your notebook on the chart that you have made, you're going to write 2 times 5 in the combinations I know. All right, if you're not sure, you can click on it and it actually gives you the answer on the back. Okay, so now up here to 6 times 7. You have to stop and think, or if maybe you need to skip count, or if you are trying to add it up and maybe it's just you're not sure about it, then you might want to move that to the facts I need to work on. Okay, but again, if you click on it, it will give you the answer on the back. I would highly recommend you jotting these answers and everything down in your notebook while you're going through it. Don't go through on this screen and put all of the cards in the 2 piles and not write anything down. Okay, write it down as you go through it, because then it'll make it a lot easier for you, so you don't have to go back through your piles to figure out which ones you know and which ones you don't know. Okay, again, there's a lot of cards in this pile because it goes all the way up through 12s, all the way up through 12 times 12, which for most of you, those 12s you may not know. And again, that's totally okay because in 3rd grade, you only went up through 10s, I believe. Okay, so there's going to be more combinations in here that you did not practice last year. So what you're going to do today is you're going to go through this pile of cards. And again, if you need to check your answer, you can just click on it. It'll flip it to tell you the answer. Click it on again, and it'll flip it right back. Okay? So then what you'll do in your Google Slides for today is I've given kind of an example here. I gave you a screenshot actually of the page we were just on for investigations 3, but you'll probably have, it says here, when you play the game, keep track of your facts on this page, but you're going to need more space. So you might just want to use your notebook instead. Take a clear picture of your notebook, and then you can actually add that picture here, or you can just type those answers here also. Okay, it might be easier maybe just to type it because it gives you a space here, so you can just type 2 times 5, 6 times 4, whatever it is for the combinations and the combinations that you're still working on. All right, again, I did this with my students last year where if I noticed they had like almost every combination in the combinations I know, I quizzed them on it because I want to make sure. I don't want you to just think, oh, I'm so smart, I'm going to put all of them in the combinations I know, but I want you to actually know them. Okay, again, you and I, well, not me, but your teacher for this year and yourself are the only ones that will actually see this Google slide. Okay, other students won't be able to see it, so be honest with it. Okay, if you don't know the combination, that's fine. Or if you think I need to practice this one because it took me a little bit to get it, put it in the combinations that you're working on. That's totally fine. Okay, if anything, again, it's going to show your teacher they're dedicated enough to be able to know which ones you still need to work on. All right, so keep that notebook handy. Jot your combinations you do and do not know in that notebook, and then type them here when you are all done. And that is what we're going to be doing today. Okay, so if any of the links or anything don't work, make sure you let your teacher know. But other than that, have fun.